Hey, what's up, my name is Guardians, and today we are going to be talking about the top 5 horror monsters that will never exist. Now, this is zombies. A lot of people will think a zombie apocalypse has a chance of happening. Well, it doesn't, because the way zombies work is that their brain is still active, but their heart isn't. But the thing is, you need your heart to be active for your brain to be alive, because your brain cannot stimulate without blood or like any of the things that your blood is transporting through all of your body parts. So another thing is, the only way zombies can actually be alive is by a host taking over the brain, but it will have to be like a cannibalistic host that will see, like a carnivorous host that will see everything as food, and just like pretty much like weeds. It will like suck the nutrients out of the host's body and sustain its life. Now that is how it works in World War Z, I'm pretty sure, or another movie. But yeah, zombies can't really exist how you will see them, because their flesh is rotting and everything. Also, they probably stink and smell horrible, so I do not want them. So, on to the next one. And here we're taking like an old classic route. And yes, this is a GIF. I just had to do it because his eyes are just blinking and it looks so weird and creepy. So, something that can never happen is Frankenstein. So, the reason why Frankenstein can never happen is because Frankenstein is brought back to life with electricity from lightning, which it can't really happen. You would have to decrease it, but have it at a steady flow to like shock them back to life until they get a pulse. And the other reason why that can't happen is because it will fry almost every body part. So either you have to slow down the electricity at a steady pulse until they get like a pulse, which will take a lot of lightning. It will take like, lightning itself is really strong, and you could probably, you would need like a lot of lightning to charge something to give it a steady pulse of electricity, or else it will fry. Like a lightning bolt can fry almost all of your organs inside of you. You cannot survive from a direct bolt of lightning. People have been shocked before by lightning that was pretty far away, but yeah, this can never really happen. Frankenstein, I love you, but you had the like greatest monster movie of your time, but oh my god. And the hunchback guy. So, on to the next one. Also, here's another one. Jason is pretty much just like Frankenstein in terms of how he, like, got back to life. Because the origin story of Jason is he fell in water and then lightning strikes him every Friday the 13th. Pretty sure. But the main reason he keeps on kicking to life is because of the lightning that charged him up and brought him back to life. So it's really just like Frankenstein and with pretty much the same exact strength. Honestly, a fight between Jason, Michael Myers, and Frankenstein will be awesome. But if they work together, that would be even more awesome. So, this is number 3, right? No, yes, no, yeah. Oh. 5, 4, 3. Yeah, this is number 3. It's the same forward and backwards, okay. Alright, I'm really dumb. Just like 1962 and actually I think that's the only year that's the same forwards and backwards, except for like 11, 20, 30, 40, 50. Actually no. Oh, it's the same forwards, backwards, and upside down, but it's not the same one backwards. Alright. So, yeah. Let's get on to the next one. Wait, what's the next one again? I forgot. Alright, let's go. Okay, so, you're probably sort of surprised by this one, but something that can never happen is Predator. I know you're probably all very surprised about me picking this one, but the thing is, so, the universe would have to be much older, and I would have to be, much older and much younger to give this conversation, because this conversation could take ages. So, yeah. But, the reason why this can never happen is because Predator is a predator. It hunts things. So, their whole species is, like, built upon hunts. And hunts is how they get, like, their pride and everything, their honor. That's how they can go back home. Go home with a bed. Poop this poop, I'm out. I'm done with these aliens with my shoulder cannon. Also, get to the chopper. I had to make all those references, I'm sorry. If you didn't know that, get to the chopper comes from Predator, when Arnold Schwarzenegger gets, like, sliced his arm with a plasma blast. Also, plasma blaster on the shoulder can never happen. I'm sorry, guys. As much as you want a plasma blaster on your shoulder, it can never happen. The reason why is because it would need a high concentrated beam of plasma to turn into a ball that cannot turn into a ball because reasons. That kind of plasma blaster is impossible. Also, yes, I'm making this video at 1 a.m. I have no life. Except for making videos. So, on to the next one, which might be a little similar. Alright, another horror movie that cannot happen. I'm sorry, but this is actually counted as a sci-fi horror. So, yeah. Xenomorphs can never happen. The reason why is because the acid needed to, be that corrosive would have to be very, very corrosive. And it would have to be almost like impenetrable. So, whatever the Predator's freaking wrist spiky claw thingies are made out of, they're made out of some really strong metal. Also, the reason why Predator can never exist is because if they get hit once by anything, the kind of blood they have would just like corrode whatever you cut them with, shoot them with, so it won't even make like a dent. like it would to other humans. It won't. It will probably hit like a vital organ, maybe if you hit in the head. But really, xenomorphs, they're pretty cool, I guess, but they can never happen. And really, the premises of them is that the Xeno Queen makes not Xeno, face huggers, and face huggers make chest bursters, and chest bursters take whatever the host's DNA is, and it pretty much morphs it, and then they turn into the xenomorphs. That's pretty much the premise behind the Alien. So, say a face hugger latches onto a gorilla, it would pretty much turn into a giant. Well, not really a giant. It would turn into like probably a Xeno Crusher. To be honest, let's be honest, it would turn into a Xeno Crusher. So yeah, I have actually only watched like parts of Alien, and I've never even seen the new one, which I want to see the first few, and then I'll probably watch the new one, which is Alien. I don't know. I don't want to be called dumb because I don't know one movie. Whatever. So, on to the last one, which might actually surprise you. This actually might surprise you. Which I don't even know what it is. So it might even surprise me. Because I'm just gonna think about it a long time. And I only have like 15 minutes left of thinking. So I gotta think fast. And 15 minutes is just enough time for me. Because when I'm paused, the video is still running. But like, it doesn't show up. Which is really dumb. YouTube, fix your recording application. Also, guys, I will try to get an Elgato. I will try to get some like good recording stuff. Wait, did I say on Elgato? Isn't that for recording PlayStation? Yeah, that's for. I have a PlayStation. Alright, that's enough. I'm keep on getting. I love this series because I get to talk about how smart I am. Yay! But yeah. Oh, oops. Okay. Tap that again. Okay, so, those of you guys who have not seen this movie, you have not lived. Go now, watch this movie. Cabin in the Woods. Go watch it. Go on Netflix or whatever. I don't even know what it's on. Just go watch it. This movie is amazing. I love it. So, pretty much, Cabin in the Woods is where a bunch of kids go over to a cabin, and they pretty much choose the way they die, which they were talking about zombies, so they unleashed a bunch of zombies on them, and a couple of them died, a couple of them lived. Okay, so pretty much, there's 5 kids, they have to be killed in order from what these giant wall carvings are, and whenever they die, their blood is magically teleported in. To be honest, you should just watch CinemaSins, is that his name? And he'll pretty much like show you the entire premises of the movie. So yeah. So and they have a bunch of like monsters in there, and the reason why this can never happen is because they have a ghost. They have a werewolf. They have a guy with like saw blades all in his head. They have a robot with a bunch of saw blades for arms. And they have a freaking giant octopus. They have scarecrows that are alive. They have a girl with a hatchet, I think, with one arm. All in a bunch of cubes with some glass. And, yeah. The reason why this can never happen... oops, no, I can't show that. I can't show the, Make this bigger. Make this bigger. There. Censored. So, okay. The main reason why this can't happen is because how are they really gonna get like 5 kids to this random cabin in the woods? And if I was one of those kids, I would just stay home. And yes, I do use Google for all of my pictures and everything. So if I get a copyright claim, it's because of that. YouTube, please don't give me a copyright claim. I am not calling this any of my own. I make no money off of this, so I think this is fine. I don't know. So, they have Titan god things. They're pretty much Titans from Hercules. And at the end of the movie, the two don't die, so the giant god just rips his hand through the ground and smashes it on the freaking ground. It's a dumb premises. It's a dumb like plot to a movie, but it's so freaking funny. And that is like a Rubik's cube, but it's a cabin. You get what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying? So yeah. So that's my top 5 horror movie things that can never happen. Horror movie, because the last one technically isn't a character, and also Predator cannot be real because of like the freaking camouflage. He would have to have like his whole body covered and like a thing that could be like an octopus and like change the color to his background, but it would have to constantly change and always know what's behind him. And pretty much in every direction of him. So, yeah. That's my thing. I don't know what I'm going to call this. Top 5 horror things that can't happen. Alright, let's end this.